Welcome from Finland's seventh biggest town called Lahti. I'm sure that not only fans of the British team will be happy to hear that my co-commentator today is Colin Phillips.
I would have liked to start myself, but it wasn't meant to be.
The youngsters start again in the European Cup. Qualification can be tricky. A number of favorites have tripped out by taking too great a risk. But really, it should be straightforward. The best 50 skiers out of 72 qualify. Can I risk another little pun?
No, no, and no again?
You may have a humorous and funny bone, but what about a sense of humor?
Oh, God, any more of that? I'm out of here. I've had it.
He obviously lost his courage there. He left the V position much too early, and so the landing looked empty. That looked terrible.
Well, he'll struggle to his feet again, I'm sure.
We have talked about this several times. Ski jumping is a sport full of imponderables, even mysteries.
Well, that makes it so interesting. You can never be sure what will happen. A psychological problem for us athletes. One minute, top, the next, you're down.
That's in the nature of it, isn't it?
Yes, that's true.
Do you know this Norwegian who's starting next, Colin?
No, not personally, but I've seen him before. He's got potential.
Oh, exactly. It looked as if he had brake wax on his skis. He developed much too little speed on the inline for a decent takeoff.
Brake wax, that's a good one. I have to remember that.
There's some crosswind at the moment, but it shouldn't be a problem. However, the skiers will have to adjust to the weather conditions. Colin, what's your call on this thing?
Well, it looked good, I'd say. The transition from the crouch to the stretch position is one of the most important, maybe the most important moment in the ski jump.
Yeah.
He might go far. Let's just watch his form.
Ski jumping fans will know that a lot of famous skiers come from Lahti, and top of the list.
Janne Ahoen, naturally.
Yeah. Whoops! What's that? Did he have any wax under his skis, Colin?
I don't think so. He was too slow. He was much too slow. They could never have been a good jump back.
Maybe we should talk about women in ski jumping too. As in many other sports, the ladies hardly manage to emerge from the men's shadow. But I really don't. Because they also achieve impressive distances. The actual record is held by the Austrian Daniela Ioshko, the 200 meters. By the way, it was in the United States that the first ski jump with an elevated jump table was built back in 1912. But not in Park City, it was in Steamboat Springs. And the man responsible for it was, of course... no, a Norwegian, of course. His name was Carl Overson. Good old Carl. Johnny Allen is not the only one to come from Lahti. Pekka Lagerblom does too.
Pekka who?
Pekka Lagerblom, the famous football player.
Oh, excuse me, but that's just not my cup of tea.
For what?
Okay.
This sport is called ski jumping. Maybe someone should tell him. With that distance, maybe he should change to long jump in athletics. I've never seen anything as bad as that. After the competition, it's me who must fly. I have a date.
Oh, give me a break. You never stop those puns, do you?
Disappointed. This tiny little pup was astonishing. We used to see him perform much better.
Well, I can't understand either why he's so weak today.
The wind isn't perfect today, is it, Colin?
Oh, well, not really, but there's a slight crosswind, you know. I don't think that's a problem, Mark.
His takeoff training seems to have paid off. No problems on the jump table. Not too early, not too late. That was perfect.
Yeah, that was great.
And now for the score. Well, it's okay, I'd say. Not exceedingly good, but not bad either. Just like his performance. Average. It's high time that a pole makes it to the top of it. Maybe this young athletes. What do you think, Colin?
Well, I've never heard of him, but I always like surprises.
Though, obviously, skis won't wax hard. Much too slow on the inline. That's not enough for a decent distance.
No, he'll be unhappy about that.
Wasn't a jump. It was more a hop. Bad distance. That's the end of the competition for him today.
Yeah, it's all over for him.
He's one of the outstanding jumpers this season, and he's rightly at the top. His form peaks at the right moment. Many of his colleagues could still learn from him. He's a pro, absolutely concentrated in training and competition. The winning time. He took off like meatloaf. No wonder. He won't be at the top of the ranking today.
Oh, there was no power in it. He seems tired or unconcentrated. Oh, both. I don't know.
Thanks to technology, we can look at the replay and be clear about things. This was the first hurdle on the way to victory that was cleared by 50 skiers. They made their way through the qualification round and now can get on with it. Colin, how often have you missed a qualification?
Well, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times maybe. Well, Mark, it did happen once in a while. But often it's just bad luck. You know this would affect the long runs for the skiers. He came down the run like a lame duck.
At first, ski jumping was a sport for amateurs. Commercialization only started in the 70s. From then on, the competitions were shown on TV so that people all over the world could watch them. It was about the same period that the number of professional jumpers increased significantly. With this score, he's at the bottom of the ranking. A bad performance that is punished by the judges with a bad score. Next time, he'll try to perform better, I hope. I'm sure he will. Lahti is equipped with 3 ski jumps in a row.
Like olden times.
Yeah, actually. They could hold a competition in synchronized skiing. No, not cool. That's tragic. Starting with skis that are not waxed properly. No speed, no distance. Forget it.
Yeah, I'd tell the waxer to take a long walk off a short pier.
So would I. At the beginning, the posture was much more important in ski jumping than the distance.
Oh, no wonder. If you look at old pictures, the skiers are as straight as a ramrod. And they thrash their arms around like mad. And of course, this is the difference.
Let's hope that the slight crosswind won't put the skiers off. I wouldn't grudge him a really excellent performance for once, but he's simply not yet at that point, it seems. So the score is justified at this time, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd never disagree with an expert like you, Mark.
It looked as if he had great legs. He developed much too little speed on the inline for a decent takeoff.
Great legs. That's a good one. I have to remember that.
In summer, this venue is converted into a swimming pool.
Oh my God, the very thought of swimming here. No way.
Well, there was no improvement to be seen today, nor was there any deterioration. So what could be done to make ski jumping more popular in England?
Well, maybe we should just serve some good beer during the competition.
Well, sometimes you can get root beer.
Oh, I don't think that.
Should have kept the V position a little longer. Yeah. We would have had much better landing conditions. Now the judges can't avoid deducting some points for the bad landing.
Yeah, we'll be unhappy about that.
Much too slow on the inline. That's not enough for a decent distance.
No, he'll be unhappy about that.
He took off at the right moment and on the right point on the jump table, but then he doesn't have the power to push off. So weak. You have to put all your strength into the takeoff, otherwise you won't get far. Well, maybe next time. If the ski jumps were really roofed over, as certain experts are proposing, competitions would no longer be cancelled because of bad weather conditions.
Yeah, but on the other hand, it would be an enormous investment for the operators. And I think it'd be hard to transfer. Make my approach right in the tunnel, no thank you.
He's the winning type. He's rightly at the top of the ranking. While others are unsettled by bad conditions such as lack of wind or poor visibility, he just goes for it and makes incredible distances. Looks good in takeoff today. It could be a little more explosive than the rest. This is really no fake performance. You can look at that. Everyone should be pretty pleased. The replay will show us now how on earth he was able to come up with such magic. Hard-working training paid off. His posture is perfect, and the skis are fast as hell. So, this is the result of the first round. I'm certain that not all skiers were satisfied with the ranking. The bottom 20 disappeared from view, for they were simply not good enough for this final round of the 30 best skiers. There are still many skiers better than him, many who are worse. His performance and his attitude are right. He just needs a little bit of luck to play at the top.
Yeah, we all need a bit of luck.
Yes, right point for takeoff. Well done.
Yeah, wasn't bad.
The windsock indicates a slight upwind, so the weather conditions are near to perfect for good distances. Oh, not cool! That's tragic. Starting with skis that are not waxed properly. No speed, no distance, forget it!
Yeah, I'd tell the waxer to take a long walk up a short pier.
So would I. He wanted to be perched at the very top, but a few good performances simply won't do. Recently, nothing is working in his favor. He really needs a turning point here. He told me before the competition that he had a good feeling. Is that enough to make it to the top, Colin?
Well, I don't think he'll make a top right now, but he has a lot of fight in him, and if he can improve a little bit, he'll certainly lead the midfield side.
There's always something to criticize him, John, and this time it was a takeoff. He simply messed it up, and that's what ruined his performance.
Unfortunately for him, but
he can be satisfied with his performance so far. It's consistent and strong. He's not yet good enough to be at the very top, but who knows? It might just be around the corner. Could be.
he knows what effect the wrong wax can have on skills. He can have a long time.
Well, the score is just a little above average, but it's hard work to get there too. For him, it was a good day, I think.
Well, I agree with you, Mike. He's shown what he's capable of at the moment, and that's not too bad at all.
No one would have bet on him before this season, but things have changed. He's turning in a good performance, and surely no one will ever underestimate him again. So he's among the top 20, and he's doing well. Yeah, good on him. Don't you, Colin?
Well, he certainly knows himself that he gave a very bad performance today, and a bad score goes with it, of course, so he has to swallow the bitter pill, I'm afraid.
Johnny Ahonen is not the only one to come from Lahti. Pekka Lagerblom does too.
Pekka who?
Pekka Lagerblom, the famous football player.
Oh, excuse me, but that's just not my cup of tea.
You can see an upward trend in his performance, and I don't think there's one rival who still underestimates him.
All right, Mark, but he hasn't beaten me yet.
Nope. What can one say? He simply has to try to perform better, do a better jump. Otherwise, he can forget about a rank in the top 20 or even the top 30. Whoops! What's that? Did he have any wax under his skis, Colin?
I don't think so. He was too slow. He was much too slow. They could never have been a good jump back.
For all those who are not yet experts in ski jumping, I'd like to explain the point about hillsides. In the early days, the ski jumps were given a so-called K-point, which means critical or calculation point. But, as this point doesn't tell much about the actual size of the ski, the term hillside was introduced in 2004. But the distance points are still calculated in comparison to the K-point.
I could listen to you for hours, mate.
Thank you, Colin.
Okay.
In the 19th century, many ski jumpers starred in circuses to earn a living.
Maybe that's why it all still seems to be like a circus to me.
Oh, not cool. That's tragic. Starting with skis that are not waxed properly. No speed, no distance. Forget it.
Yeah, I'd tell the wax if it took a long walk off a short pier.
So would I. No pains, no gains. At first, he weighed too much. That's tragic for ski jumping. But now, he's slimmed down and he's fit, and his performance is getting better and better. If he had paid better attention during the flight, he could have got an excellent result. But this is not enough.
Well, that's something you can improve on in training. Nowadays, the right posture is even...
What do you think, Colin? Can he win the competition?
Yes, if he does another of those outstanding performances, there's virtually no one to beat him. He's in excellent shape, and of course, he's self-confident enough in his own performance. I'm sure we'll hear from him when it comes to the title fight. That's very important. After a fall, you must try to go up the ski jump again as soon as you can and make a jump so that fear can't take hold of you.
Lahti is equipped with 3 ski jumps in a row.
Like organ pipes.
Yeah, actually. They could hold a competition in synchronized skiing. Colin, what do you say about the distance?
Well, I think that was a decent distance. That's good. Not very good, but good.
These are the results of today's competition, ladies and gentlemen. The 3 winners of the day, cheered by the crowd. Next time, things can turn out quite differently. We hope you'll be with us again. Mark Rafferty
And Colin Phillips.
take their leave.
Au revoir, goodbye, and auf Wiedersehen.
Goodbye.